This is a sample problem in which you are purchasing stock and selling it 1 year later. We're going to compute both the dollar return and the percentage return on the stock holding for the year, and also then we'll break down the dividend yield and the capital gains yield. So the first thing it says is that we buy 800 shares at initial price of $42. So we'll record down here 800 shares and $42. Multiplying those two numbers together, we'll find out our total investment in the stock. So 800 times 42, we've invested $33,600. Next, as we read the problem, we received a stock dividend of 50 cents. So 50 cents with 800 shares, we'll put the 800 again and the 50 cents, and we'll multiply that out, 800 times the 50 cents, and we earn $400 in dividends. And then finally, we're going to sell it at the end of the year for $44. So $800, $44, we'll multiply that out. So we end up recouping $35,200 on our investment. So the first question is, what is our dollar return? So we take the amount that we end up with at the end, the $35,200, plus the dividends of $400, and we subtract from that the initial investment. So I'll put that in a cell here, equals 35,200 plus 400 minus our initial investment of 33,600. And our dollar return overall is 2,000. Next, when we take a look at what is our percentage return, we take the 2,000 that we just computed as our dollar return, and we place it over always our initial investment. So equals 2,000 divided by the 33,600. So our percentage return with two decimals is 5.95%. And then finally, if I want to break this down between the dividend and the capital gains yield, we need to take the $400 for the dividend yield over the initial investment, and then the increase in value, which in this case is $1,600, over the initial investment. So for the dividend yield is equal to $400 divided by the initial investment is 1.19%. The capital gains yield is equal to the initial investment taken away from the ending money over the initial investment. So in other words, the gain. So 1,600 divided by 33,600 as a percentage. It's over just a little bit. Two decimals is 4.76. If we add those two together, we're going to come back to the 5.95%. So equals 1.19 cell plus the 4.76 to get the 5.95 overall return.